It's really weird to see Chelsea win a game without Cole Palmer having a sort of influence on the game. But that was basically what we saw tonight as Chelsea defeated Southampton by 4 goals to 0. Interesting game. Southampton are really quite poor, so you would expect Chelsea to win and Cole Palmer to have some influence on the game. But we didn't see any of that. It was smooth and quite easy for Chelsea and Enzo Maresca. Remember, this team has only won twice in the last 10 games. This would have been a disaster if they couldn't defeat Southampton by a good number. And then at the end of the day, you would say the team played really well and they were good for it. 4 goals to 0, goals from Nkunku, Neto, Colwill, and an interesting strike from Marc Cucurella ensured that Chelsea moved back into the top 4, pending when Man City would play. They are 1 point ahead of Man City. Also, interestingly, this is Chelsea's highest home win in the Premier League this season, 4 goals to 0. I was quite surprised. Chelsea have actually scored more goals away from home than at home, looking at the number of goals they've scored against other teams. So this was a very fine victory for Enzo Maresca, reducing the pressure on the team that has really struggled. At some point, the team was second, but moving from second down to seventh is really a backdrop, is really a fall down from where the team has always wanted to be so far this season. Next up for Chelsea will be Copenhagen Thursday next week, and then they'll be hosting Leicester City, who are also struggling. So you'd expect Chelsea to have an interesting game, just the same one they just had against Southampton. So what do you think going forward? Can Chelsea still make the top 4? I mean, they have an interesting run of fixtures. After Leicester, they'll still play Arsenal and 1 or 2 other tough games, but generally it should be an interesting run through to the end of the season. What do you think? Can the team still make the top 4? Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe.